Good morning, everyone. Today we'll discuss the methods of preparation of aromatic aldehydes. So one by one we will discuss different methods of preparation of aromatic aldehydes. So first method is what from acyl chloride. Okay, first method is called first method is what from acyl chloride. Acyl chloride from acyl chloride. So our first method is what from acyl chloride. Clear? So what is acyl chloride? Let me tell you what is acyl chloride. Acyl chloride means this reaction is actually called as Rosenmond reduction reaction. Clear? So what is acid chloride? Acyl chloride or also known as acid chloride. So let me take here an acid chloride, that is benzene benzene attached with COCl. This is called as benzoyl chloride. Benzoyl chloride. This benzoyl chloride undergoes what? Reduction in presence of what? In presence of a reducing agent, that is palladium barium sulfate. Clear? In presence of palladium and barium sulfate, and sulfur and quinoline must be used. Why sulfur and quinoline used? This 2H will be attached like this, H and H. HCl will be removed. The main product is what? CHO. This benzaldehyde. This is what? Benzaldehyde with the removal of HCl. Okay. Why sulfur and quinoline is used? Because if we don't use this sulfur and quinoline, this pi bond also will break, and this it forms what? It forms a complete reduction. It undergoes a complete reduction and no aldehyde will be obtained. Aldehyde formation will take place, but after it again undergoes reduction and forms what? Some hydrocarbons. That's why to poison the reaction, to stop the at the middle stage of the reaction, we have to use sulfur and quinoline. Clear? And this reaction is called as Rosenmond reduction reaction. Now come to the second method of preparation. What? Second methods of preparation from nitriles. From nitriles. Nitriles and esters. What is nitriles? Nitriles means RCN. RC triple bond N is called as nitriles. These are called as alkane nitriles. Okay. Or also its common name is alkyl cyanide. This alkyl cyanide undergoes what? Undergoes reduction. So how this reduction will take place? In presence of a reducing agent SnCl2 and HCl, 2H will be added, and this reduction will be taking place like this, RCH double bond NH. Okay, and this is called as imine. This compound react with it undergoes a hydrolysis in acid medium. So what will happen? This bond will break and 2H atom will come to this and 1 O come to this side, and this form what? This compound form RCHO. This is aldehyde. So aldehyde will be obtained if you take R. In case of what? In case of if you replace R with phenyl, then it will got what? Benzaldehyde will obtain. And this reaction is called as what? This reaction is called as Stephen's. This reaction is called as Stephen reaction. This reaction is called as Stephen reaction. I hope it is clear to all of you. Clear? Now come to third methods of preparation, that is our Itard's reaction. What is Itard's reaction? In Itard's reaction, we have to take what? We have to take a aromatic aldehyde. So what is aromatic aldehyde? So aromatic aldehyde means we have to take a methyl group, that is methyl benzene or toluene. This is toluene. When this toluene react with chromyl chloride formula CrO2Cl2 in presence of CS2 CCl4, this compound will, two molecules of CrO2Cl2 will be added to this compound, and what will happen? This compound 1H will remain and OCrOHCl2 and 1OCrOHCl2 will be attached to this H and H. Okay. If you want it's a total mechanism of this reaction, you can follow my mechanism part. You can follow my name reaction series part, and you can clearly observe I explain all the most important name reaction and their mechanism one by one. Okay, you can follow Itard's reaction and its mechanism completely. I have discussed in each part for its mechanism. Okay, so you can follow this, but in this class I just only tell you how the products will be obtained, not mechanism. Okay, if you want to know its mechanism, then you can follow my name reaction videos. In that videos I clearly told how the reaction will take place and what are its mechanism, which reagent will attack that side or this side, like this. Okay, so if what will happen after this, this compound will undergo the hydrolysis, means H2O will be added in presence of H plus. Okay, so what will happen? This compound will be released. Okay, minus CrOHCl2 and minus OCrOHCl2 will be removed. Okay, and we will get a compound. That compound is called as benzaldehyde, CHO. This is called as what? Benzaldehyde, and this reaction is called as Itard's reaction. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Now this is point number I. So what will happen if I'll take a toluene like this formula with this is toluene. So what will happen if I take and do chlorination in presence of sunlight? So what will happen if I do chlorination for this compound? It will get converted into benzyl chloride. That is, the formula will be like this, and it's called as benzyl chloride. This benzyl chloride again undergoes what? Again undergoes hydrolysis. Undergoes hydrolysis at 373 Kelvin, and it will clearly get converted into benzaldehyde. Okay. So here it can converted into benzaldehyde. Now come to we have to understand how next part we have to understand the Getterman reaction. So what is Getterman reaction? Getterman, the third part. Getterman reaction also a hydrocarbon which used, that is benzene. In the third reaction is our what? Getterman reaction. Third reaction is our what? Getterman reaction. Getterman-Koch reaction. Actually, this reaction is called as Getterman-Koch reaction. Hala? Okay. So what is Getterman-Koch reaction? First of all, we have to take a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrochloric acid. So what happens when carbon monoxide and hydrochloric acid react? This compound will mix and form a highly reactive formyl chloride. This compound is called as formyl chloride. Clear? So this formyl chloride will actually react with what? Benzene. So we have to write it down like this, but it actually forms a formyl chloride in presence of what? In presence of anhydrous Lewis acid, that is AlCl3 or CuCl. So what will happen here? This H and Cl will be removed and CHO will be highly reactive. Formyl chloride will be attached. Formyl chloride will be attached to, will react with benzene. Okay, this formyl chloride will react to what? React with benzene. Okay, this formyl chloride will react with what? Benzene. So what will happen when it reacts with benzene? It will get directly converted into CHO. So question arises, how can you directly introduce a CHO group to benzene ring? By using this Getterman-Coase reaction, we can easily introduce CHO group to benzene ring. Clear? Okay, and get what? And get benzaldehyde. Clear? So this is called as what? Benzene. So I hope it is clear. uh, Clear to all of you. So these are all the methods of preparation of what? Benzaldehyde or aromatic aldehydes. In the next class, we are going to discuss what? Methods of preparation of aromatic ketones. Thank you everyone.